Yep, I'm coming back up on the roof. Second time in a row because my mic didn't record the last segment. There's a reason I'm coming back up on the roof. Part 2 of the roof saga. When we last left, I think I had showed you 2 raised nail spots, and that turned into something. When you're recording yourself recording something, you know it's not good. There's something that stands out. When I pulled up the first little run of shingles to put some black tar, drive the nail down, put some black tar, and seal it back, that went fine. When I pulled up the second one, this is what was under it. I think an accurate representation of the overall quality of this $4,500 roof. The one that now I have the starts of the black spots like I used to have where I had to seal that. I found another one, a nail that was completely exposed, or half of it, under a shingle. Okay, let me get a better angle here, and we'll talk about this. I'm back at the chimney because if you watched the last video, this will make more sense. If you didn't, maybe you want to go watch it and come back. I talked about the dual color flashing, a whole ordeal. This was supposed to be fixed. Well, guess what? It rained yesterday. Not a heavy rain. Started at about 7 a.m., ended at about 6 p.m. A steady little rain, showing it to you here. And I started smelling in the kitchen about 2 hours into the rain. Again, not a heavy rain. I started smelling geosil. So went up into the attic, and sure enough, water drops. Now, it wasn't running, but it didn't run before until it was a heavy rain. And I think less drips, so at least there's that. But it was still dripping. That means this didn't work. What they did here did not stop it. And I'm wondering, is it that? Is it somewhere else, something that didn't get touched? It can't be the chimney. I'll show you here. That's dry as a bone. I have this completely sealed up. That's dry as a bone, and it goes down to their flashing. It's right above it. So and that's sealed up with just a little bit of Flex Seal added there. They gave me cans for that. Let me talk about Flex Seal too really fast. Here on this chimney, I took this cover off because I had a company come quote me for an aluminum chimney cap that was, or well, maybe steel, I don't know. It was a chimney cap. And they never got back with me on the price, but he measured and we had to cut this off, and I taped it back up. That's what one of the lines, I think this line is, where we had cut it off. But he did help put it back on, so he was super nice with that. When we took it off, they sprayed, the roofing company had sprayed Flex Seal on the top of this chimney the day that I reported it leaking and they came out the first time. Apparently, they either used white Flex Seal, that's the little remnants of some of the overspray there, used white Flex Seal, or I know given time that Flex Seal will turn white, even clear Flex Seal, and I know that because here's a shot of my old roof, which now I'm looking back, I should have kept because it didn't leak. It looked horrible, but I had patched it and it didn't leak. Those little white spots you're seeing, those are Flex Seal. That's clear Flex Seal that's just dried, and the sun turns it white over time. Pause for a quick edit because I also had to quit using Flex Seal on the roof. What you just saw, part of that was covered up with black tar because I found Flex Seal on a roof just doesn't last that long before it cracks and you have to redo it or cover it over with more. Tar gets about 2 to 3 times the life. And now back to where I was. Well, that's on my chimney down to about here. Just all the way around, or not all the way around, but around a good chunk of it. It looks like someone sprayed Krylon from a foot away and frosted the chimney. The one thing, my little house, this chimney is kind of the brick, it's kind of a focal point when you look at it and look up. It's one of the signature features. Now it looks worse than it has ever looked thanks to that, and I have a sneaky feeling that their solution is going to be to coat all of this with Flex Seal or black tar or something, and at that point I'm like, why did I get a new roof? I had that before, and I was doing it, and it didn't cost me anything, just a few dollars here and a few dollars there. I seriously have a feeling, so much so that I've already have a couple of quotes out from other companies. One in particular that I'm really hoping comes because it turns out some of their workers live very close to me, and had I have known that they did roofs, I would have had them come and probably roof this whole thing. But I hired what was supposed to be the best company, and this is what I get. Zoom in here. Yeah, I get that, and I get a water leak, and now I've got a partially frosted chimney, and people that honestly I just don't trust to be able to do a good job. That will, just make everything ugly, even when it does work. Yeah, I'm not thrilled, and I know this is the second video. It'll probably be a 3-parter, maybe even a 4-parter, but I just wanted to give you an update. It still leaks. You have to be careful with the companies that you hire for roofs. I didn't know, but I know now, and I'm sharing it with you. And by the way, I lost about 10 subscribers off that last video. People just don't like the roofing stories here on this channel. Some channels people come for specific things. And on this channel, it's not roofs, but I'm going to cover it anyway because it's important. Just thought I would share it. The morning, I haven't slept. I was so frustrated. And it's a good thing I had to redo the audio because my voice was shaking in the last one. I was so mad. And I haven't contacted the company yet. I'm going to wait until I hear from another professional that can, if they come up and they look at it and go, oh, this is totally wrong, then I'll know that I might have to take other measures. We'll see where this goes from here. I'll keep you posted. Update number 2 on the roof saga. Comment below. And I will say, someone asked what company it was. If it gets to the point that I'm scared it might get to, I will say. But I don't try to publicly shame anyone. That's not my goal. I just expect honest work for honest pay, and I don't feel like I'm getting it here. So we'll see what happens. But if it goes bad, you will definitely know, because, well, there'll be things that take place that probably make it more public. So that's today's update. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. And if you're interested in a part 3 on this, have a great day.